видеосервиса Винг от Ростелекома. Смотрите фигурное катание, а еще тысячи фильмов, сериалов и ТВ-каналов где угодно и на любых устройствах. Винг. Ростелеком. Технологии и возможности.
Нежнейший пломбир. Изысканная шоколадная глазурь. Подводные спелые ягоды. Хрустящая ванилька. И все это чистая линия. Нереально вкусное мороженое.
Фигурное катание не просто спорт, это чистое искусство. Санита – чистая поверхность без царапин и разводов. На вашей кухне.
Hello and welcome to the Mega Sports Palace in Moscow. It's the Rostelecom Cup. Day 2, the free skating. We start with the men. The Rostelecom Cup, the third of the ISU Grand Prix events. We've already had Skate America in Las Vegas and the Cup of China in Chongqing. This weekend we've moved to Moscow, and next week we're off to Osaka in Japan for the final Grand Prix of the season, the NHK Trophy. So 12 men in this competition, split into two groups of 6, and there's are those you can see in the first group. COVID conditions still apply in the Rostelecom Cup. It's only open to those skaters who live in Russia or train in Russia. But unlike in Las Vegas and Chongqing, there are spectators, around 1,200 people allowed in, along with the judges, coaches, officials, and backroom staff. And it has helped create quite an atmosphere here, and the skaters have responded in style. So we start with the men, then it's the dance, then the pairs, and finally what should be an amazing ladies free competition later on this afternoon. In a moment you'll meet the judging panel, and then the skaters will be moving onto the rink for the men's free.
With the recommendations of the Rospotrebnadzor Federal Service, we kindly ask you to keep social distancing and wear protective masks while at the stadium.
Yeah, social distancing very well complied with here. So here are the officials for the men's free.
Святослав Бабенко, Россия. Судья номер 1.
Judge number 1.
Наталья Богуш, Россия. Судья номер 2.
Judge number 2.
Полина Якобс, Россия. Судья номер 3.
Judge number 3.
Константин Кучин, Россия. Судья номер 4.
Judge number 4.
Наталья Китаева, Россия. Судья номер 5.
Judge number 5.
Алла Шеховцова, Россия. Судья номер 6.
Judge number 6.
Татьяна Шаркина, Россия. Судья номер 7.
Judge number 7.
Софья Киташова, Россия. Техническая бригада.
Technical panel.
Технический контролер.
Technical controller.
Ольга Кожемякина, Россия. Технический специалист.
Technical specialist.
Ольга Маркова, Россия. Ассистент технического специалиста.
Assistant Technical Specialist.
Игорь Бич, Россия.
So very shortly the skaters will move to the rink. The leader of the competition at the moment is the Georgian, would you believe it, Morisi Kvitelashvili, a breathtaking short program which got him 99.56. He leads by just over 3 marks from the leading Russian Petr Gumennik. And Mikhail Kolyada, the pre-tournament favorite, in 3rd place. So first off in this opening group, 18-year-old Alexander Lebedev from Belarus.
Artem Kovalev,
17-year-old from Moscow, Artem Kovalev.
Ilya Yablokov,
17-year-old Ilya Yablokov
Russia.
from St. Petersburg, his first year in senior competition.
Vladimir Litvintsev,
19-year-old Vladimir Litvintsev from Azerbaijan. And here's the old man of the group, 20-year-old
Roman Savosin.
Roman Savosin from Moscow.
Evgeni Semenenko,
And
Россия.
finally, Evgeni Semenenko of Russia. So they go in
Разрешена разминка первой группе.
reverse order, the positions that they took in the short program. There you can see Lebedev will go first, then Kovalev, Yablokov, Litvintsev, Savosin in 8th place, and Semenenko 83.42. He's under 3 marks off being in that second group, but just missed out.
Официальный партнер ИСУ Гран-при Кубок Rostelecom по фигурному катанию на коньках — компания «Чистая линия». «Чистая линия» — нереально вкусное мороженое.
But it's going to be very tight for the medals. Ignatov in 4th place, just a couple of marks off a medal position. Aliev, who'd expect to be on the podium, had a poor short 89.62. He's 4 marks off a podium place.
Приветствуем на разминке фигурист из Республики Беларусь Александр
Here's
Лебедев.
Alexander
Please welcome
Lebedev.
representing Belarus, Alexander Lebedev.
22nd in the European Championships in Graz. His second year as a senior, second in Russian nationals.
На разминке Артем Ковалев, Россия.
Representing Russia,
Artem Kovalev, 17-year-old from Moscow. First year as a senior, huge event for him here. Finished 8th in Russian juniors. Didn't compete in the World Junior Championships.
На разминке Илья Яблоков, Россия.
Third to go, Ilya Yablokov
Ilya Yablokov.
from St. Petersburg, 17 years of age. And looks in good shape there. His first year in seniors was 10th in World Juniors last year and 11th in the National Senior Championship. So this is first Grand Prix event, first international event of this caliber.
На разминке Владимир Литвинцев, Азербайджан.
Representing Azerbaijan.
Here from
Vladimir
Azerbaijan,
Litvintsev.
Vladimir Litvintsev. th in the World Championships in Saitama. The last time we had World Championships, they were cancelled, of course, earlier this year because of COVID. 9th in the European Championships earlier this year in Graz.
Давайте поприветствуем серебряного призера первенства мира среди юниоров 2019 года Романа Савосина, Россия.
Roman
National
Savosin,
World Junior Championship silver
20
medalist,
years
Roman
of
Savosin,
age from
Russia.
Moscow. On the podium at World Junior Championships last year, got silver and has been in a Grand Prix event before. He was in Skate America last year and finished in 12th spot. Anxious to get above that here, and skated pretty well in the short. And here's the guy who leads this group going into the free, Evgeni Semenenko, 17-year-old in his first senior competition.
Еще один участник этой разминки, фигурист из России Евгений Семененко.
And representing Russia, Evgeni Semenenko.
5th in the juniors. National juniors. And 3rd in the Minsk Arena Ice Star event earlier this year. From St. Petersburg, and trains with Alexei Mishin, the guru of coaches here in Moscow. There's the leader here, Morisi Kvitelashvili, backstage. Just starting his warm-up. He won't be going for over an hour, but you can see preparations already well underway. He really was in superb form, but it's a very narrow lead that he has. Wouldn't it be fantastic for a skater from Georgia to win the Grand Prix event here? Well, back in the ring, this is Artem Kovalev. That was a very useful combination, so he'll be in good nick mentally as we go into this. On the right, Semenenko. Outside shot of a podium place, but unlikely.
The warm-up is over. Please leave the ice.
So it'll be skater from Belarus, Lebedev to go first, then Kovalev and Yablokov for Russia, Litvintsev from Azerbaijan, and then finally 2 Russians, Roman Savosin and Evgeni Semenenko.
Произвольную программу представляет фигурист из Белоруссии. Встречайте, Александр Лебедев.
First to skate, representing Belarus, Alexander Lebedev.
So here is Alexander Lebedev, 12th place, going into the free from Belarus. No quads planned for him. Most of them have quads certainly planned. Whether they're executed or not, we shall see. But here's Lebedev, once upon a time in Mexico. Comes up for the triple axel. Pity. Secure on the loop. Triple Lutz, double toe loop. Getting things back on track here. Oh, pity. I thought he'd held on to that. One of his laces has come undone. Got to be careful here. Lands the triple flip. Yeah, he looks down. He survived, but it must have been an uncomfortable feeling. Yes, the flap from the trousers. And with all that going on in his head, that was not a bad performance at all. Would have been so much better if he could have landed the triple axel at the start. Alexander Lebedev gets us underway here in Moscow. Did well to keep his focus. Yes. Tough ordeal that, and it was about halfway through he noticed what had happened. Down on the triple axel. But he bounced back well. There's the triple loop. Some pleasing choreography as well. Coached by Yulia Soloveyeva. Spends some of the time at home in Minsk and some of the time here in Moscow. Good combination at the end of the program, but just couldn't handle the second part. I thought he got round okay and he was well enough balanced, but didn't have enough strength in his legs. There you can see the potential problem, a real banana skin waiting to happen. Best score he's had for the free, 121.57. It's close to that, but not quite there. We'll see. 12th place going in. We'll have to wait and find out if he has advanced at all. Yes, no recriminations. Now, plenty of support for this young man. just 17 years of age, born and lives right here in Moscow. Coached by Evgeni Plushenko, Alexander Volkov and Svetlana Bian. 11th place going into the free. 8th in national juniors. His first Grand Prix. Artem Kovalev. Medley from Queen.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive.
Now he'll be hoping for 2 quads. Quad Salchow in combination scheduled here. Down on the Salchow. So no toe loop to follow. So another attempt. Same result, I'm afraid. And no combination. Down on the axle. Important he doesn't think in the past now. First successful jump, the triple loop. But he does go for the axle again and gets it with a double toe at the end. Triple flip, Euler, triple Salchow. Just about gets the Lutz. Well, plenty of exuberance and attack in that performance from Artem Kovalev. All credit to him because it was a chastening start with those 3 successive falls. But he bounced back and gave that Queen medley everything he had, and it was quite a bit. In the end, And he did produce 5 triples. 11th place going into the free. He certainly won't be going downwards, and just might improve a place or two. Showed good character there. Because those massive scoring elements at the start with the quads, one in combination, would have made a whole lot of difference. Well, he's safe from moving down way above Alexander Lebedev. Here's how it began. Just off axis. Certainly got the height, that's for sure. So, down with a bump. And then to the triple axel. Exactly the same thing. And a lot of skaters would have really had the winds taken out of their sail. But not this guy, he came back. Triple loop there. And then really coming back with the triple flip, triple salchow combination. And landing the axel, which he'd failed to do first up. So much credit to Artem Kovalev. Best he scored in the free, 147.15. That's obviously when he would get at least one of the quads. But 134.83 takes him to 212 and 30 points above the Belarusian here. Now the guy lying in 10th place going into the free. First year in seniors, just 17 years of age. From St. Petersburg, but skating right here in Moscow. Ilya Yablokov. Hoping for 2 quads here. Straight into his first attempt. Really good. Quad toe, double toe. Follows with a triple loop. Just had to step out of the second quad toe. A lot of movement leading into it. Triple axel, triple toe loop. Building to something significant this. Another triple axel. Yeah, triple Lutz, Euler, triple Salchow. Plenty of content. Super spins. Well, this young man could be something special. Ilya Yablokov from Russia. Great jumping technique.
Ilya Yablokov, Russia.
7 triples, a quad, another one missed. Really liked his spinning, loved his presentation at times, but at times it really wasn't there, as if he was focusing too much on what was coming next. But boy, there's something to build on there. Victoria Butsaeva, remember her as Victoria Volchkova, European bronze medalist herself, and you can see the pride written on her face. Yes, there's so much to work on with this guy. Some of the moves just a little unfinished between the jumps. But when he worked on the choreography, it looked super. Here's the start. Quad toe. Then he lands the double toe on the end. Just 17 a couple of months ago. That's the second quad which he had to step out of. Spins were strong enough. Triple Lutz, Euler, triple Salchow. Yes, he's just got to work a little bit more on integrating the choreography into his program, but that will come, and he could very easily be a star of the future. stood up to the pressure. His first Grand Prix as a senior.
Fourth place.
143 is best so far.
Ilya Yablokov набирает
And look at that, he's beaten it by 20 points.
157 балла.
He could well be moving up.
42,52.
Yablokov in 10th place going into the free. We'll wait and see, but he might well be moving up 1 or even 2 places.
37, and the total score for Ilya Yablokov is 242.52, and he's currently in the first place.
In first place by 30 marks.
Встречайте, произвольная программа в исполнении фигуриста из
Now,
Азербайджана.
the young man from Azerbaijan.
Next to skate, representing
Moscow's his
Azerbaijan,
home
Vladimir Litvintsev.
city, but he competes for Azerbaijan and has competed in World Championships where he was 17th in Saitama, 9th in the Europeans in Graz. Vladimir Litvintsev. Hallelujah. Quad could be first up here. Clean. Not quite what he wanted.
I heard there was a secret chord the day we played, but you don't really care for music.
Really looking good at the moment. Quad triple toe was clean.
The minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah.
Oh, down with a bump there after such a promising start. Drowned with the triple axel. Oh, this has been going so well. Triple Lutz, really solid. Triple flip Euler, triple Salchow. And again, a whole lot of content from Litvintsev. Really good. He looks shattered. I hope he's not just thinking of the mistakes. Yes, there were mistakes there, but there was a lot that was very good. So much content, and it looks as if he's going to hold on to his spot and keep Yablokov behind him. Very well received here in Moscow. Vladimir Litvintsev from Azerbaijan. He's cooked. But he has natural poise and grace on the ice. Just sometimes, again, there was just a little bit too long, the preparation for the jumps. But no wonder they're smiling. He's thinking about the step sequence, which didn't go entirely to plan. A good-looking step sequence, apart from that flaw in it. Some start that was. Quad toe, triple toe, so quick. Wasn't sure initially that it was a quad because he's so easy with his rotation. Another quad toe, then down on the triple axel. Yes, weight too far back. Doesn't really want to see that again. You can see the face. What are you doing? But it was a very pleasing program to watch. Still only 19. Strong future for Litvintsev. Coach Vladimir Kotin, four-time European silver medalist, competing for the Soviet Union back in the 80s. Best mark he's had for the free skate, 154.65. And that was in the Rostelecom Cup last year, where he finished in 11th place. It's going to be a good deal better than that this time.
Оценка Владимира Литвинцева за произвольную программу 158,24 балла.
Not such a strong mark for presentation. 158.24. No, he does drop. Litvintsev is beaten. Yablokov has moved up a spot. No wonder he and Victoria are so thrilled with that.
Savosin, Russia.
Please welcome, representing Russia,
Now the 20-year-old, the old man of the group at the age of 20. Roman Savosin, lying in 8th place, second in World Juniors last year. Now Roman does have 3 quads scheduled in his program. Toe loop first. Could well be the Salchow here. Quad Salchow, triple toe, wonderful. Third quad Salchow on its own. Not quite. See him just going off axis. To hang on. A slightly dodgy landing on the triple axel. Having in the point scoring content, triple flip, triple toe. Which might have been in combination, but we didn't see the second half because he struggled to land it. Roman Savosin. Brilliant start. Couldn't quite keep the standard up all the way through. You can sense he's a little underwhelmed.
Savosin, Россия.
But I thought he did mighty fine there. Second Grand Prix of his career. He was in Skate America last year, finished in 12th spot. He won't be 12th here. Really good jumping technique, so it's a surprise when it doesn't always work. Eighth place going into the free. Difficult music to really interpret it. Yeah, round absolutely fine on the quad toe. And there's the quad Salchow triple toe to follow. Point, it looks as if it could be a really special program. down on that second quad salto. So much content there, right the way through. Brilliant junior. First competition this is this season, so he hasn't really competed at all for the best part of a year. 167.62, it's his best score, and he will hold on to his first place at the moment and 8th spot, and just a chance he might be able to move off. So Yablokov's lead comes to an end, but he should be really happy.
Evgeni Semenenko.
And now the 17-year-old from St. Petersburg in 7th place, going into the free. 5th in Russian juniors late last year. Evgeni Semenenko. Music once again. Notre Dame de Paris. Two quads scheduled. Here's quad number 1. Quad toe loop. Start Masalko. Yeah. Wonderful height he got in the air. Oh, yes, triple axel, triple toe loop. What a first minute here for Semenenko. Well, that's a brilliant platform to build on. Triple axel on its own. This is building into something very special. Triple flip Euler, triple toe. Can't miss. Boy, oh boy, that was something else. Remember the name, Evgeni Semenenko. Alexei Mishin has got another important young prodigy to take charge of here.
Evgeni Semenenko, Russia.
2 quads, 7 triples, wonderful choreography. The step sequence was extraordinarily good, and he really interpreted the music so well. Really got down into the Notre Dame de Paris music. Joyful experience. Yeah, very happy. Yeah, he's going to be on the podium in years to come, that's for sure. And who knows, he might be on the podium in the future. Alexei Yagunin, a former world champion, of course, one of my favorite skaters of all time, commentating for Russian TV. He recognized that we were privileged to watch this. He was in July, and he looks like he's made for the big occasion. This comfortably the biggest occasion he's had to endure, but it looks like it wasn't a problem for him. Faultless jumping technique. Yeah, no wonder they're nodding their heads. That was everything they were hoping for and more. A rare talent, and we're lucky to have him on board. 177.36. He's knocked it right out the park. So he goes into the lead by some 10 points. Evgeni Semenenko. Now for the skaters in the second group, and they've got something to live up to if they're going to hold off the challenge of Semenenko and even of Savosin. Andrei Mozalev, 17-year-old from St. Petersburg, lying in 6th place. Dmitri Aliev, the reigning European champion, of course, looking for retribution. He's in 5th place. Makar Ignatov, really good. 4th place for him, the 20-year-old from Russia. Mikhail Kolyada came into this as the favorite. Remember, he's been on the podium at World Championships, but he's in 3rd place. In front of him, Petr Gumennik, 18-year-old from St. Petersburg. And here's our leader from Georgia, Morisi Kvitelashvili. Absolutely outstanding in the short program yesterday. And a real sense of excitement built up because of the performance from Semenenko. And now looking at the likes of Kolyada and Kvitelashvili out there. And Aliev, who knows? He's not a million miles away from a podium spot. You can see 4 points off Kolyada in 3rd place. He has the ammunition to turn it around. So starting us off, lying in 6th place. 17-year-old Andrei Mozalev. We've seen another 17-year-old in Semenenko really lay the hammer down. The world junior champion is Mozalev.
Andrei Mozalev, Russia.
Now, what can he do? Dmitri Aliev, really disappointing. 5th place going into the free. He's been twice on the podium at Europeans. In 2018, when it was here in Moscow, he was 2nd, and last year in Graz, he was 1st. But he needs to put it together here now. Makar Ignatov.
Please welcome representing Russia, Makar Ignatov.
Very strong in the short, in 4th place, 20 years of age, from St. Petersburg. 3rd in the Rostelecom Cup, right here on this rink last year. And here's Mikhail Kolyada. Has been a little inconsistent through his career. When he's at his best, he is phenomenal.
2018 Olympic Games silver medalist in team ranking.
So 3rd in the
Bronze medalist. Two-time
World
European
Championships in
Championship bronze
Milan a couple of years ago, but only 6th last year. No Worlds this year, of course, because of COVID. Mikhail Kolyada lying in the bronze medal position at the moment. This guy was wonderful in the short. Petr Gumennik.
Bronze medalist of the World Junior Championship in 2020. Petr Gumennik,
Yes, world
Russia.
bronze medalist in juniors last year. His 2nd year in senior events. Gumennik from St. Petersburg. First Grand Prix, and this guy a revelation. Now 25 years of age, comfortably the oldest in the competition. 2nd in the Rostelecom Cup a couple of years ago, but here he is with a 3-point lead.
The European Championship in 2020.
Oh, and looking in
And the
super
bronze
shape.
medalist of the Universiade.
His timing was that good in the short program. Morisi Kvitelashvili from Georgia. Georgian national champion. Could really put Georgia on the map here. Anxious time for coaches for all the work that they've been putting in over the last few months. Will it be executed out there on the ice? So it'll be Mozalev to go first, then Aliev, then Ignatov, then Kolyada, Gumennik and Kvitelashvili. They're the top 3. Gumennik on the left. The leader, Kvitelashvili
1 minute
in
left
the
for
middle,
this warm-up.
and on the right there, Mikhail Kolyada. Oh yeah, super quad toe, triple toe from Kolyada. Triple axel from Kvitelashvili. Really promises to be a wonderful half hour or so coming up. Kolyada looking so composed, but he did in the warm-up to the short program and missed.
Разминка окончена. Просим спортсменов покинуть лед.
The warm-up is over. Please leave the ice.
So Mission looking after Kolyada. His primary focus here now. First to go, the world junior champion,
First to skate, representing Russia.
lying in
Lebedev.
6th place. Will Semenenko steal his thunder? This is Andrei Mozalev, the man with the harmonica by Ennio Morricone. Plenty of content for this guy. 3 quads scheduled. Oh no. Should have been a quad flip, ended up a double. Worrying, the timing obviously vulnerable. Second quad coming up. Quad toe, double toe. Triple loop to follow. Yeah, super running edge out of that quad toe loop. Yeah, triple axel, triple toe loop. This is building into exceptional performance too, after the very difficult start. A little untidy with the Salco. Well, somewhat muted applause. But I think we'd be raving about it if we hadn't seen Semenenko.
Andrei Mozalev.
Didn't he come back from a very difficult start where the timing just didn't work on the flip? But two super quad toe loops. He's just got a just under 3-point advantage over Semenenko. Can he hold him off? We shall see. It might be very close indeed. But he's good. Two 17-year-olds from Russia. Lighting up the afternoon. This is a showcase for the Russian ladies, this event. So many unbelievably good teenagers. But the teenage men also showing that they're not far behind. And that must have felt awful. Just a double flip at the beginning, but he didn't lose his ambition. Back with the quad toe, double toe. And a quad toe that was the best of all to follow this. Yeah. That was the best move. Kirill Lebedenko looking on. Second year in senior events. He was 5th in Russian nationals at the end of last year. Russian nationals this year, taking place in Chelyabinsk over Christmas time, starting on December the 22nd. This almost like a Russian national championships, even though we have a Georgian leading the way. .80.68. He's done enough. He's held off the challenge of Semenenko. And that's 20 points better than his best in World Juniors. Semenenko scored 260 overall, so 6 points clear. Close between the two of them. But it's Mozalev who leads. But for how long? Just 3 points in front of him. Going into the free is this man from Russia. European champion in Graz. But very disappointing. 5th place going into the free. Dmitri Aliev. Runner-up in the Rostelecom Cup right here last year. 3 quads scheduled. There's the Lutz. There's the toe loop. Much better start for Dmitri. And, quad toe, double toe, big lean on the first section, but he got it done. Had to step out of the triple axel. Triple Lutz, triple toe. Really good choreography. Huge routine, really enjoyed it. Is it enough to get him on the podium? Probably not. A pity, because it was an outstanding start. And I thoroughly enjoyed the choreography and his interpretation of the music.
Dmitri Aliev, Russia.
Dimensita by Il Volo. Beautifully received here. I think his component score will be strong. Yeah, he's quite a star here in Moscow. Mozalev, who leads, got 180 in his free program. Aliev 2.5 points behind him, so he's aiming for something. 178 would do it for him. Yes, it was a lot better. Kolyada in the foreground, backstage. Evgeni Semenenko sends him out, and he started so well. Quad Lutz to start. Did well to hang on to that. And here the pièce sans résistance. Quad toe, triple toe. Double toe in the end. Now then, how are the judges going to receive it? Triple flap, triple flip, or a triple salto. Yeah, you can see the flaws. More evident to him than to anyone else. But there was so much good stuff in there as well. To get on the podium, he really has to get 177. He hasn't quite got it. In fact, it's third place on the free. So where does that put him overall? Semenenko had 260. Yeah, he goes into second place, so close. But it is Andrei Mozalev there who leads at the moment. And here's the 20-year-old from St. Petersburg, lying in fourth place going into the free. Fourth in Russian seniors, third here last year in the Rostelecom Cup. This is Makar Ignatov. Music, Je suis malade. Wonderful start with the quad loop. Quad toe, triple toe. Exciting beginning from Ignatov. Third quad, toe loop on its own. And his bid for glory here, starting well. Triple axel, triple toe loop. Going into a big combination there, but you can see nowhere near landing it. But back on track after missing out on that triple flip with just the single. Lovely triple loop. Thrilling spins. What a showcase this is for young Russian talent. Lukapsin taking it all in, as is Makar here. Normally that would have been absolutely outstanding, but we've seen a group of young Russians perform even better. But super interpretation. I love the music for Sri Malada. And it was all going so well. 3 quads safely landed. Triple axel in combination, and then the problems just started. But it was very, very good. Don't think he's going to be on the podium. But he gave it his very best shot, and another shining talent. Second mark, components mark should be good. Last year, right on this very ice, he got his best score in the free skate, 165. I think he'd be pushing it right here. Sequence of quads at the start. There's the quad triple toe loop. The miss on the flip will be the difference, I think, probably between a podium place and not a podium place. Now he's going to drop. The others have been so good. So he drops to 4th, and still 3 to go. What a competition this is. So Mozalev leads by just a single point. But this young man wants to make it all change here. The 25-year-old bronze medalist from the World Championships a couple of years ago. Disappointing in the short. 3rd place going into the free. Mikhail Kolyada. Soundtrack to Nureyev. He does have a balletic quality. Excellent start. Quad toe, triple toe. Oh, and a beautiful edge coming out of that quad toe. So far, it's Kolyada at his very best. No. Went for the triple axel. Got the timing all wrong. So light on the landing of the triple Lutz, but only a double Salchow. Now a triple axel, he has to land this, and he does. With a toe loop on the end. And another one, just for good measure. It's a treat to watch. Fabulous. Such an enjoyable routine. Congratulations to all involved. It wasn't without its flaws, of course, but his interpretation of the music, The White Crow from the film Nureyev, just fabulous. He is a special skater, is Mikhail Kolyada. A privilege to watch it, and hopefully we're going to see it several more times over this coming season. And he's done his bit here to try and stave off the challenge from these precocious 17-year-olds snapping at his heels. Still 2 skaters to go. I think he's going to go into the lead. The component score should be strong enough to ensure that he's the leader with 2 to go. It was a sensational start. Quad toe, triple toe to begin. And then another immense quad toe loop following up. Amazing height he gets on the jumps. But then came the problem with the axle. Going for the triple axle, only a single. And then in the combination, doubling out on the Salchow, but he came back with two wonderful triple axles later in the program. Free program choreographed by Ilya Yablokov, and he deserves all the credit. Just a magnificent program. Oh, 188. That's his best ever score. And it ensures that he increases his lead. Yeah. Some joy from Kolyada. He may not win, but he's going to be close. Mozalev, the world junior champion, now back in second place.
On the ice, representing Russia, Petr Gumennik.
Lying in second place, going into the free. 18-year-old from St. Petersburg, second year in senior events. Music from Phantom for Petr Gumennik from Russia. Big combination to begin. Oh yeah, and a double loop on the end. Salchow, toe loop, loop. We just held on to the triple axel. Going into the camel spin.
Sing once again with me a strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. Though you turn from me to
Oh, and a crashing fall on the second quad Salchow. He's really playing catch up for the rest of his routine, and I don't think it's going to be enough.
Why so silent, good monsieur? Did you think that I had left you for good? Have you missed me, good messieurs? I have written you an opera.
He's fighting hard. Triple axel, triple toe loop. Excellent. Lutz and loop. Raucous applause. What a competition this has turned out to be. Petr Gumennik, just 18 years of age, putting in his challenge. I don't think it's going to be good enough to hold off Kolyada. He might get on the podium, we shall see.
Petr Gumennik, Россия.
But excellent choreography to Phantom. And he came back from a very heavy fall on the Salchow. Undiminished. Coached in St. Petersburg by Veronika Dynenko. Salchow double toe, double loop. Then straight into the triple axel. Should have had a triple toe on the end of it, but he did very well to hold on. As you can see, close to going down. Yeah, didn't want to look at that. And then that big fall on the quad sal. 30 seconds that he'd like back, really. Could well have made the difference between gold, silver, bronze, or possibly no medal here. We shall see. I think he'll be on the podium, but I think Kolyada will be in front of him. Kolyada got 188, which means he needs about 185. I don't think it's that good. Where is he going to be overall? Down 172. 5th place on the free, but he gets 2nd place, so he's going to be on the podium. He's a lucky boy. Mozalev under 2 points behind him. Kolyada leads by some way with 1 to go. This is a big moment for Georgian figure skating. The leader, 25-year-old from Moscow, but very much competing for Georgia, Morisi Kvitelashvili. Music from Puccini. Superstar, quad salchow, triple toe loop. Gorgeous landing on that triple axel. He was perfect in the short. He just about needs to be again in the free. Quad toe, double toe. So far, so very good with the loop. important will that be? Down on the quad toe. Triple flip, triple salcho. And one more triple flip. A sensational effort. Has it been enough? It looks like it could not be closer. The first Georgian skater ever to win a medal at the Grand Prix level when he got silver right here a couple of years ago. Is it going to be better than silver? Silver's going to be the worst he gets. It could just be gold. Morisi Kvitelashvili also got the bronze medal, of course, at the European Championships in Graz, the first Georgian ever to do that. He's got so many friends here, competes here, trains here. He's had his best memory probably here. Kolyada waits. He knows it's desperately close. Has the sheer majesty of Kolyada's skating enabled him to pass Kvitelashvili. Probably not. 6 points adrift he was going into the free. Stunning start with the salcho and toe loop. Triple axel to follow. And it looked like the jumping was going to be faultless there. Quad toe in combination. But then came the fall on the second quad toe loop. It looked unlikely, but just had his weight too far backwards. Down he went. But has he got enough of a lead? Kolyada got 188, so if I'm reckoning anything over 182 should be enough. No. Oh, that's really disappointing. Fourth place overall, but second He's on the podium again, as he was a couple of years ago, and it was super to watch him. But I think you'll agree at home, Mikhail Kolyada, a worthy winner. A fabulous performance from Mikhail. And he will take the gold medal here. Kvitelashvili, the leader after the short program, gets the silver medal, and Petr Gumennik gets third place. And Mozalev has to be content with fourth. Very frustrating for him. Super performances from Ignatov and from Savosin and from Yablokov. A really wonderful free program. Russian men skating in incredible nick. And we've got the ladies to finish. Should be the highlight. Third place for the 18-year-old Russian Petr Gumennik. Only his second year in senior events. But he should be really inspired by what he achieved there. It looked as if Kvitelashvili was on his way to gold, but just a couple of mistakes, and that was enough. But two memorable performances from the Georgian. And he's got his country on the podium again at the Grand Prix level. But Mashin's charge here, majestic. Mikhail Kolyada, beautifully spotted quadruple. A performance that really does go into your soul. It was so good, and it can get better. He too had a couple of flaws, but it was fantastic to watch and beautifully choreographed. So that's the men. It's the dance that comes up very shortly.
Try